Hi everyone, welcome to rachelpichleryoga. My name is Rachel. Today we are doing a winding down practice. So this is good to do in the evening or maybe just before you go to bed. I forgot to introduce Gus. I want you to have a pillow of some kind of a cushion, some kind of a pillow to use today so you can be nice and comfy. I'm even going to wear my socks today. You're just going to need a little bit of space to move, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you can also do that now. And let's get started. So let's start laying down today. So you can lay on your cushion if you have one, or you can lay flat on your back. I want your hips to be touching the mat though. And you can make a diamond shape with your legs if you would like to get into the hips a little bit here. So if you have a nice long cushion, you can make it go all the way up your back, and maybe even your head can touch down on that cushion. If not, you might be getting a stretch through the neck, and if you don't like it, grab another cushion. But it is a nice stretch. And then option 2 would be to take your cushion, or if it's small cushion, maybe it's just under your low back, but I want your shoulders to touch down. I want your head to touch down here. So this variation, the hips and the shoulders coming towards your mat, is a lot more intense than if your shoulders and your head are lifted on, say, another cushion or so. So decide where you want to be. And again, you can always lay flat on your back too. Nice, you guys. And my cushion doesn't really allow me to have my arms to my side, so I'm going to just rest them up here above my head. And we're just going to take a few breaths here. We're not going to be moving a lot today, so we're just trying to wind down and start to relax. So just take this time to let go of your day. Whatever you've got to do tomorrow or later this week, and just take a nice big breath in and out, softening through your jaw, relaxing the shoulders. And we're just going to take a few more moments here. If you need to move your legs a little bit, you could always bring your knees together, plant your feet on the mat. You can keep your knees out nice and wide. Awesome work, you guys. So if you are laying on something, very slowly, I want you to lift up just enough so that you can take that cushion, that pillow, out from under you, slide it all the way out, and then we're going to lay down nice and flat. So bringing all that length back into the spine, all the way from that low back to the neck. And if it feels good, you can add a little rock side to side with the legs if you want, or you can be nice and still. But keep your eyes closed. Just notice how your body feels. And whenever you feel good, we are going to turn over onto our side. And come all the way up onto our hands and knees. Let me just turn to face this way. So I want you to grab your pillows. Have them in front of you, and then we're going to come onto our knees if you haven't already. Walk your knees over to the left side of your mat and then set your hips down. So sitting on that right hip, and we can stack our knees here. We're going to take a twist. So you're going to lay your chest down on your pillow or your cushion. So I'm going to move mine nice and close to my hip. So bringing your hands to either side of your cushion, and then you're just going to drop it down. And you can kind of adjust where this cushion needs to be. Hopefully it's nice and soft on your chest. And then just let it go. Rest your head. Awesome job, you guys. Take another breath here. Just letting your chest be nice and heavy. Let your head be nice and heavy. And using an inhale, nice and slow, we're just going to start to lift our chest back up. And then start to lift the hips and come onto your knees, maybe doing a little rock side to side with the hips. You can start to slide your cushion over to the other side, and then walking your knees over to the right, dropping that left hip this time. So just take a second to stack your legs on top of one another, adjust your pillow, your cushion, and then slowly bring the chest down and relax. And close your eyes. And let's stay for just another breath or two on this side. And then you can slowly start to lift the upper body back up. Lift your hips. Come onto your knees. Maybe rocking those hips side to side a little bit. Awesome, you guys. And then just start to slide your knees out nice and wide. And your big toes can come together. You can sit back on your heels for a second. I want you to bring your cushion again. You're gonna rest your chest on it. So move your cushion and come on down. Rest your arms wherever's comfy. You don't have to reach them above your head. You might just rest them beside your cushion. A cheek, your forehead, whatever is comfiest. And if you've got a cheek down on your mat, just switch sides for these last few moments. Bring your other cheek or your other ear down. Awesome job, you guys. Nice and slow. Let's start to lift back up. Just move your cushion for a second off to the side. We're going to turn back over onto our backs. We're going to do a supported shoulder stand. So bringing the legs up into the air for a few moments before you go to sleep is just going to help everything in your body just slow down, calm down, relax. So if you have a wall, you could also do your legs up the wall. But I'm going to do a supported shoulder stand. So lay down. Have your cushion near you. And if you don't want to have your legs up in the air for whatever reason, resting your cushion under your knees is also amazing. So if you do have a pillow though, well, I'm going to lay down first. And then you're going to lift your hips and then just place your cushion right underneath your hips. This is also an option. You could keep your feet on the ground. But if you're coming along with me, it should be a little easier to lift the legs up into the air with the hips lifted. We're not going to stay here too long because you kind of have to find your balance. But I want you to relax your legs as much as you can. If your legs aren't staying up for whatever reason, just adjust your cushion. Maybe slide it a little further down towards the bottom of your mat so that you don't have to put a lot of effort into this. Or again, use the wall. Just let all the blood rush out of the toes and the feet. Back down into the rest of your body. Soften your jaw here, maybe even bring some space between your lips. And let your shoulders be nice and heavy. Awesome job, you guys. Nice and slow. Let your feet come back down to the ground. Take a moment And using an inhale, you're going to lift your hips and just push your cushion down past your glutes so that it ends up underneath your knees. If you need to sit up and adjust your cushion, you can, but spread your feet wide and just let your knees rest on your cushions. Bring your arms to your sides, flip your palms to face up. How do you feel right now? Awesome job today, you guys. Stay here as long as you would like, or move yourself to bed. Regardless, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day and you sleep well tonight. Until we meet again, namaste.